I'm from Michigan, and so I love being close to Lake Michigan. And so in the summertime, the lake is there, and the weather is kind of like that perfect 77-degree temperature. But we're also in the city, so we can do city things.
I decided Chicago would be a great place to go to school, which is why I came here. I just really like the aspect of a big city. I grew up in a city, but this is just even more urban.
I am from Chicago, and my favorite part about Chicago is the fact that it has that big city feel, like when you're first coming to the city, but at the same time, it's not similar to places like New York in terms of like the fact that Chicago's so big, with the fact that it's so close-knit and it still has that small hometown feel.
What I like about Chicago is that there's such a diversity of the seasons. I like that it's distinctly winter and distinctly summer. You get both the good and the bad, so you learn to appreciate when it's good. And I also really like, I guess, the local scene. I mean, there's a lot of like the music scene is fantastic for both touring bands and for, we have a really great local scene. The food and like great restaurants. And yeah, I guess just the culture.
I think I would be interested in a magazine about Chicago, just because I don't know. I feel like there's so much to the city. There's always something that you can learn.
And I mean, there are some Chicago magazines out there, but one that's for Chicago, about Chicago, would have something really organized and centralized to get like information and events and all that kind of good stuff.
It's awesome. One of my favorite things in New York was New York Magazine, and all the things like that. I like knowing like what the secret stuff, like what's actually happening in Chicago with the real people, not just tourist stuff, but like restaurants and all of that stuff.
I'd be interested in a magazine about Chicago, but especially by Chicago. And in Chicago. Yeah, that sounds like a really cool read.
I'm Annette Hobbs. I'm from Chicago.
I'm Connor Keefe. I'm from Minneapolis.
I'm Peter and I'm from Chicago.
I'm Katie and I'm from Northwest Indiana, and look out
Look out for Chicago Monthly Magazine.
It will be out this summer.